Good morning, Magicals! And it's Tuesday! Yay, exciting times! One day closer to the weekend. Okay, guys, thank you so much for spending sharing this time and space with me. A little bit of housework. It's a really quick one. I am changing the reading slightly. I am not going to be doing a chakra reading every single day. I'm going to change it to a general reading. You'll still get the same information. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a chakra reading at the beginning of the week. So Monday will be a chakra reading and it'll carry the energy for the whole week. Okay. And then I will still do the chakra readings on my healing channel. I will obviously notify you on this channel where it is, and the link will be below in the description box, so you can go and check that out. Okay. Right. So right, let's get going. So today's chakra, beautiful energy. Anahata, heart chakra. Okay, this is all about our relationships with others, our relationship with self. It's about forgiveness, compassion, kindness, love, and all of that, not only to others, but also to ourselves. Okay, very important. It sits here over our heart space, and I call it the engine room of the chakra system. It really is very vital to us, like just functioning generally. It kind of has the same function as the heart by pumping the energy as the heart pumps the blood. Okay, so vital. Not that all our chakras aren't vital, but the heart chakra is particularly special. It's also our healing center. Okay, it is attached to, physically, it's attached to our immune system. It's our heart and lungs and that as well, but definitely the immune system. So when your immune system goes down, you know that this is about heart chakra stuff. Okay, right. So let's have a look. Oh, how beautiful is this card. Okay, our card for today: healing the heart. If you have a look here, it's 23. 3 and 2 is 5. I should have said 2 and 3, but we'll go with it. What you're going to do. And that is about change, overcoming obstacles and change. Okay, so this is very much now about taking some time today to go, okay, what space in my heart chakra still needs to be healed? It's that simple. It's really not that complicated. It's not complicated at all. Please understand, Venus has gone into Cancer. Okay, so the love sign is in a very emotional water sign. It's a beautiful energy around us. And I'm hearing very clearly that this is a time to clear and sort out our heart chakras, because at the end of the day, in order for us to move forward and be open to new love, or greater love, I'm hearing. So for those of you who are in relationships, who are wanting more, you need to actually be open to it. Okay, I've said this in a reading the other day, where we are just basically transmitting frequency to the universal radio. If you want more love, you have to be more love. And in order for that to happen, it has to start with you, self-love. It's the cornerstone of everything, absolutely everything. It's every normal relationship we have, every familial relationship we have, every friendship, and even so much like the twin flame journey is based on that. It's absolutely based on that. So just understand that self-love is vitally important in this, and it will be an act of self-love to spend some time trying to find out what still needs to be healed. Okay, so I've asked us, what is the block, or what do we need to work through in order to get to this healing? And we've got the 8 of air. Now this in the traditional tarot is the 8 of swords. Okay, this talks about self-imposed mental programming, mental thought patterns. This is about keeping ourselves trapped mentally. Please understand that we mental process a lot of our stuff that we feel stems from our thought patterning. Okay, there's that saying, people can't hurt us unless we allow them to. That's because we overanalyze what is said, what is done, and then that creates a hurt in us. Okay, not always, but a lot of the time. There's also just instant triggers that happen, which tell us where they may not necessarily hurt us, but that tells us where we still need healing. So maybe look at some triggers today if you are triggered. But this is very much about letting go of the mental aspects, the stuff that you're putting yourself through unnecessarily, okay, mentally. It's about letting it go now. It's a time to let go and start focusing on self, going inward. All right, and then I asked what the outcome was, and I mean, how beautiful are these cards? The first one is freedom, okay, and the next card that came up was well-being. Now, please understand that I've said this before with these cards. Everybody expects it to be like this pot of gold. This is the pot of gold. Nobody wants to feel trapped. And if we are stuck in past hurts, we cannot move forward. If we are not, if our heart chakra is not functioning, we are not going to be physically in a state of well-being. It's not going to happen. You know, that little saying that you can die of a broken heart. Well, they're not entirely wrong, okay? So at the end of the day, this is about really coming to that space where you like, it's almost, also showing me like a wide open field where there's just limitless possibilities. You can go anywhere you want, you can do anything you want. It's that feeling of just being that breath, that taking that breath in, standing in the sunshine, feeling the grass beneath your feet. It's that beautiful connection and that quiet moment that you just feel absolutely unrestrained and free. And that's what we're working towards, guys. That's what this is all about, is about when you heal your heart chakra and you move on from past hurts, the situations you go into should start feeling like that because you've done the work on yourself. And when you put out a higher frequency, you have a higher frequency coming back at you. Okay, that is vitally important to understand. But you cannot reach those higher frequencies unless you do the work. All right, so 2 things to really strive for: freedom and well-being. Maybe look at what's keeping you, for this one, what's keeping you trapped. That'll bring you to freedom. Okay, what's keeping you trapped? Where you stuck? What stories are you telling yourself? What patterns are running? What programming, what behind the scenes programming is running that's keeping you in the space of being trapped? Okay, so beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. Heart chakra energy is so gentle and so kind, and it's just absolutely gorgeous area to play in. Okay, so your mantra for today. It's quite a long one, so just bear with me. It's the time to rejuvenate myself by giving myself love. I accept myself the way I am, and I remind myself that I cannot feel any better about life than how I feel about myself. Exactly what I've just said. I will not wait a moment longer to accept myself. Okay, so I'm going to read that again. It's time to rejuvenate myself by giving myself love. I accept myself the way I am, and I remind myself that I cannot feel any better about life than how I feel about myself. I will not wait a moment longer to accept myself. Okay, so beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy to work with. Um, and I hope that today you have some great epiphanies that shift your heart space into this beautiful, light, joyous, joyous, joyous space, guys. And I will touch base with you tomorrow. I just feel like I need to freshen things up a little bit. So we'll be doing the general readings tomorrow. And then we will do the chakra reading as an overall for the week, I think. I think it's quite tricky to also deal with a chakra a day. I think it's a lot of processing. So I'm going to take it as a weekly thing now, and you can process for the week. Okay, guys, have a beautiful, beautiful day, and I will catch you on the flip side. Have a good one.